Welcome back. I fought Jade again, and I got this for it. So I've gotten one that I didn't have before, and I'm quite happy with that now. I did learn by doing it again, because I actually paid attention to what she says when you beat her this time. There's a card shop in Fisherman's Wharf. So you can go there. I don't know if you can buy cards. If so, I'm gonna be fishing this entire episode to buy cards. At least, hopefully, I'll be able to replace the ones I lost, at least. Or, alternatively, there's a bunch of people I can play cards against, so I'll just be beating them.
Defeat Shadow Khan in time limit for reward.
Do them.
Go.
Do them. Do the stopping of them today. I'm using the stop button to convince you I'm actually real. Only a real thing could touch the buttons of peace. Peace and prosperity in the land of the big go. Every ha-ha. Can I use... Yay. I'm skilled at doing this with a sword.
Not bad. I suppose you deserve a reward again.
I'm excellent. I've got maximum health. Thank you. Throw it away. Throw the swords everywhere you want to throw them. Right. Anywho, Fisherman's Wharf at once. Although actually, I suppose I should... Can I... will you... Take me... Suppose I should... I'm just thinking I should probably go to the auction so that I can auctionate and purchase, shouldn't I? Instead of not doing that. Come on, auction. Auction's for me.
The auction is starting soon.
I love to participate in the
house
auction.
rules?
I don't need to know
The
the
item
rules.
for auction today is a perfectly
plate.
preserved antique plate. I will now accept
It's so
bid for this
perfectly preserved,
wonderful
and again it
object.
has the logo for our show on it. What do you think? Oh wow, that jumped up. I thought they were only going to do, like, a little bit... Did you just think about, like, outbidding yourself, madam? You did! You, like, don't even care that you already had it. Take that. Stop considering. Back out. Back out! You don't get to actually do it. Mine is the winning bid, always. I'm always the one who wins the auction. That was my bid, wasn't it? Just to... I psyched myself out. I may have bid against myself then, but I was like, an exclamation mark went above his head at the same time. And, like, nobody else was even considering bidding. So I was like, have I fucked it up? Have I done something foolish? Better to not have to go back. It's better to not have to go back on your word to the Prince of fucking Chives, isn't it? Because he might withhold some chives from you if you do. It's eternal night here at the wharf. House of Cards. It's very clearly labelled. I love the place. I love the place for all its face values. Oh yes. There's definitely cards up on the wall. Purchase? Purchases?
Wanna
Just
play
like a
some
guy.
cards?
I'll play some cards. I'll play some cards with what seems to be my winning strategy here. I've no reason not to be him. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a bubble, sunshine? Who is that? Who's that? I don't even recognise him from the show. He's just some dude. You just, well... There's it's like somewhat less...
Can't believe you beat me.
Can't you? Can't you, my guy? I don't know that I believe that. What do you have to say for yourself?
Would you like to play a game of cards?
I would quite. I'd like to defeat you with this. Watch my powerful moves. You're all just throwing out trash. You're all out here putting Karibo in attack mode, and I don't understand you for that. Oh, well, this one has a hat. Goodbye. I thought I was maybe
I can't believe I lost. You played very well. Here, take one of my cards.
I will take one of your cards. I don't think I'm going to get back the ones I wanted.
Wanna play some cards?
You look sad. You look sad about them. You've seen me just trounce the other two, and you're like, ah. If we're being honest, my deck's probably identical. I imagine I'm not that much higher level than them. Yeah, there we go. We're opening with the big hat. But it won't save anyone. I have had to play one of my 5 cards in any of these fights. There's no stopping the lad. What is the point? What's the point of these cards exist? Like, they're low cost, but they do nothing against the higher ones.
I can't believe you beat me.
There's no, like, in your Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something of that nature, the less powerful cards still serve a purpose.
Would you like to play a game of cards?
I forgot about this. I remember that delivery so clearly now. He's so sad and he has so much forehead. I guess I shouldn't be, like, losing my mind at the idea that you know, the very simple in-game card game made for this PlayStation 2 tie-in video game, like, lacks the depth of something that was designed to be a card game, you know, for popular consumption. But also, it's like,
I lost.
it's the same line.
Here, take one of my cards.
Delivered by a sad man. Alright, well, this has been an absolute waste of my time. Fish. Puff of fish. I want to obtain more fish. Well, that's a fantastic start, isn't it? That's a fantastic idea. Just put a shoe in the ocean and trick Jackie Chan once and for all. Well, at least I can see this one's an eel, unless this is tricking me as well. Unless you're tricking me that it's actually something more normal than an eel. Oh. We've rescued a snoofus from the ocean. You live with me now. I'll dry you off and put you in charge of an army. Hogfish. A snoink kipper, look at him. Delightful. Delightful that we can obtain such marine life under the circumstances. Come on. Oh, you jumped on it. You leapt at the chance to be grasped out of the sea. Oh, another jellyfish. We love to get all the points. I love to catch a fish with you today. Oh, give me coins. Oh, give me coins. I love to get coins out of the ocean. I've just noticed I've already surpassed 400 total points, which is weird. It doesn't feel like I've made that much of a fish profit. I guess I just paid that much for this rod. I don't know that the amount of money I'm getting for the fish I'm catching is necessarily scaling all that well. I'll try and get the $200 out of that. I am going to the moon after all. Having $200... Oh, this one's like... Actually, I'm having to stop. This one's like somewhere in the... They've either been really easy or really difficult. This one's like actually somewhere in the middle. I mean, it's not any more complicated to deal with. I've just had to be, like, slightly careful, and it's a cod and it's only worth 6. There's no, like... The effort does not scale with the payout. I am confused. I'm confused by your fish mistakes, look. It's big and powerful and worthless. Oh, 444. I'm tempted to stop there, but $189 is not very... It's a deeply unsatisfying amount to look upon. Oh god, this is another low-value cod again, isn't it? We can all tell. We can all tell where the cod are in the ocean by the distinct glow they started emitting one day when they announced their intent to rebel. 6 cod. 202. Something bothers me about that number as well. I feel I'm gonna fish another time. Come on. Something else show up. Help make a better number. There's like asymmetry to it, but it's the wrong symmetry. See, that feels better for some reason. 208 feels better to me for some reason, and I don't know why, but it's an off-ramp, so I shall take it. I shall take my leave. I am, after all, supposed to be going to the moon today. I love going to the moon, don't you know? It's one of my favourite things. I think what bothers me about how lacklustre the competition in the card shop was is that I had to beat Jade in order to find out about it. Like, Jade's clearly the hardest opponent in the game. I don't know what, like, if I've overcome that challenge, I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of those schmucks. A gaggle of schmucks hanging out in the building. I can't even buy cards from the place. I just have to challenge Dandalf for all of his money. And even then I barely get helped. I barely get helped by the widow of Wimberley Wicks. Do I? What do you have to say?
We have located the position of another talisman. We'd like you to go
Tasty
and collect.
talisman.
Sure. Where is it?
It's on the moon, Jackie.
I'm sorry. I thought you said
It's
it was on the
today.
moon.
I did, Jackie.
Huh? Oh, you can't want me to go there.
You
Can't
can't
one of your
go on the
agents
moon.
collect this one?
You're the only one I trust to successfully complete this mission.
Do you realise
I
how
don't
much
think I'll be
training
able
is
to
necessary
make
to be an
And I
astronaut?
can't see NASA lending me
You're
one
gonna
of their
you're gonna
shuttles.
send a random
Jackie,
martial
Section
artist
13
slash
have their own
archaeologist
shuttle. We have one prepped and ready to go.
because
if
you
need
know
be.
the guy
I
personally.
don't know.
Don't worry, everything will be taken care of. My agents will fully brief you on the way.
Okay,
This is
let's do it.
A
this
train
is not
is
how an
waiting to take you to the
operation
launch
should be
pad.
run.
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to the moon.
I don't care how much he is Jackie Chan, you can't just send him to the moon because you feel like it. It's ridiculous. A ridiculous imposition on Jackie Chan today. Don't we all... Ooh,
Well,
what do you
everything is
like to
ready at
say?
the launch pad, Jackie. I've made all the arrangements for you.
Lovely. You look like that one Muppet. You are either Statler or Waldorf. I don't remember which one's which. The one with the moustache, obviously. You are a Muppet given unholy life. I am sorry to say. Anyway, off I go to the moon. What a day I am having. To the moon! Off we go. Let's count how many moons there are. Wait, it's counting down. That implies the number of moons is
Are you sure your
decreasing.
information is accurate? Or what if I get to the moon and there's nothing there?
Well, then we'll get you
Has anyone
back.
thought about how I will get back?
Probably I'll look into that for you. 1.
Probably. What do you...
Lift off.
Oh dear, send him there anyway.
Oh!
Oh no, not the moon in general. How do I generally find where the moon is?
Oh, it's amazing. I
How
wish you could see this.
how did whoever scattered the talismans across the world get to the moon? I know. I realise the answer is probably sorcery. It's immediately going wrong. Very poorly designed electric rocket attacks.
The shuttle is approaching at the wrong speed and trajectory. No time to alter course. Prepare for a crash landing.
Well, I've now crashed on the moon. Oh, look at that. Isn't it? Oh, big face! Well, it turns out there's gonna be a demon up here too. I mean, we know one of the demons draws his power from the moon. We got the old spiel.
Jackie,
Oh, look at my
Jackie,
astronaut.
do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but I'm afraid your shuttle is wrecked.
Understood.
I'm afraid I'm on the moon, but other than that, it's absolutely brilliant.
Strange about it.
I never used, I got the pig talisman and then we never did anything with it, did
Bound to be
we?
inside. I'll go and investigate, then get back in touch when I
I could have
more
zapped all
information.
sorts of people, but I've just not. There's all sorts of stones I can... There's green... There's green nonsense up here on the moon, did you know that? I'm... Oh! Gravity! Ho ho! Delicious. Right. Let's activate another... Swoosh. Oh, this is going to be very useful up here. I can swoosh so far now. Oh! The big blue thing. Oh! I thought it wasn't going to let me. But it turns out it was just delayed. Maybe if I walk through here... Did that slowly... That walk slowed down is tremendously entertaining to me. Up we go. Come on. Power the machine. You know what they say, power the machine. There we go. Ancient moon electronics for the temple tonight. It's just as well we immediately found the moon. Is this how they knew the talisman? No, it's definitely there. I don't know if you've seen the place, Jackie, but that doesn't belong on the moon. If it's not there, something is. We could really do with, to be honest, someone looking into that. If I'm to be completely double jumped, then you shall need to cross over with me. Oh. Alright. I was worried I might not make that. I couldn't quite gauge it by eye. Like, it doesn't use up chi unless you do the double jump maneuver. But I just sort of realised I'd forgotten to turn it off. I just sort of realised that my brother's name was Scrank. Who's named me brother such a thing? Off we get. I've actually realised that by turning the talisman off, all I've succeeded in doing is I'm gonna forget that it's turned off when I need to double jump, and I'm going to fall to my death. I'm going to fall to my death in the pastry factory like everybody else used to back before it was considered, back before it was frowned upon. Why? Right, now we have a green object, don't we? Now we have a green object for everyone to enjoy. Through we go. And then we'll finally enter the lovely place. Ho ho. Ho hey. You can't stop us anymore, we're too good. Take this. Ha 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 ha. Lovely. Lovely, up we go. Oh, right off the bat, there's gonna be some nonsense. There's some talent. You! The rest of you's not even in a suit. You would die. Okay, you are some kind of god. That is... Oh, hang on. It's actually fine in here. Definitely we can afford to leave that behind. No need to worry. Hello.
I was told there was a really good spot for fishing in this area, Mr. Chan, but alas, it does
Dude,
not
I
meet
think
my
someone's just
standards.
trying to get rid of you, if I'm being completely... The visor would not go up like that! That's a bike helmet! What are you doing with your life? There's a fisherman on the moon mocking everything you represent. Right, what do you want? What do you want me to do? Whoa, I swouse out of myself. And then I pick this up. And then I recombine. And then hold. Oh no, gravity's back to normal as well. I can't... That's clearly not right. Well, hang on. How do I... Oh wait, I don't need to. I can just pick it up. I can just pick this up again. Alright. That's fine. That's fine enough. I'm gonna pick you... Okay. Apparently that needs to stay in here, because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the fact that there was another green thing right in front of me that needed to happen. You threw me! Oh, okay. It go. Oh. Wait. If it goes up and down anyway, was I wrong about needing to put it back in? Yeah, I was. Well, holy ho, buffs. He's actually eating the bread. He didn't just pretend to eat the bread like Marcus did. The platforming is getting the tiniest bit rough. It's because the majority of this bloody platform is taken up by a large thing that I can apparently trip over. And if I fall off it, it takes time to heal. Oh, this like recharges it. That's a recharging station, and then this is where I need to plonk you. Okay. So this is introducing me to the concept that sometimes you need to charge a green thing. Righty-ho. This, such as the dilemma of the moon. Do you charge green stuff, or do you just stay on the moon? You didn't go! I don't believe what is... Oh, you're not on the moon here as well either. I want you to stop being on the moon at once. Or hang on, you hit me. I was doing a funny counter attack. That one was just a block. It didn't work. It didn't work. Let me smash every object. Oh dear. Oh, Blowsif. I can't believe I'm smashing all the objects again. I can't believe Agatha Christie told me to smash things until I gave up the smashing things anymore. Just until you feel like stopping, she said. Oh, let me go. Okay. We have... You are... this. Good. Now, what is the rest of you? Okay, right, I think I understand. I do actually think that I understand. Could you hurry up a little bit? I'm sure that to do so would unbalance a certain aspect of the platforming, and I'm just going to end up complaining about that. But this is untenable. Untenable what you're doing here. It can't be tenned, and let me tell you, I've tenned plenty. I can ten everything that isn't here from everything that is. Oh, please. You gotta stop marshalling that many arts. Okay? Nobody here needs their arts marshalled. It's the moon for Pete's sake. Pete's on the moon, and so should you be. Follow Pete's lead and things will look up. Things will look up the stairs and ask you questions that you'd rather not answer. Elbow snaps. My favourite kind of cereal. And soon it shall be yours, once I replace your cereal opinions with my own. Yes, the device is almost complete. What on earth are you... The rat! I don't have the rat! I needed the rat to be here. Well, I suppose I can just go back. It's just frustrating to have to. Oh, the rat's on the moon again. I should have realised. I should have realised that I'm not double jumping. The thing happened that I was warning you it would. Oh, we've actually been going for a while. So, tell you what. So that I don't have to cut too much, why don't you, just join me again after I've reset myself. Ta-ra.